Hey guys, this is part 3 of my Lanyards video. As you can see, I have my living room fireplace as a background. For the Lanyard videos, I had chosen to come downstairs out of my loft and film on my coffee table, which gave me a little bit more room to work with because I had a couple different things I wanted to spread out. But anyway, I just lifted the camera straight up so I can do this this last part for the Lanyard videos. Now, what I want to show you is the full-size wrist lanyard. Okay, if you hold it up to the spine of the blade here and put your hand through this way, okay, then you get your grip. Not only does this facilitate your grip, okay, and as I explained before, when using this knife, if you lose your grip for some reason, you drop your knife, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, you simply reach down and there it is again. That's the main benefit of having a wrist lanyard like this. Now I was watching some YouTube videos. This is probably, I don't know, about maybe 6 or 7 months ago, and I was watching some guy's video on some knife fighting stuff, and I saw something really interesting that he did. He had used the lanyard, okay, the wrist lanyard, on a fixed blade to change grips from a saber grip, okay, or natural grip. There's a natural grip here. The saber grip is when you move your thumb to the spine of the blade here, to a reverse grip. Now, how he did this, he swung the knife around with using the lanyard around his wrist. Okay, so he went from a saber grip, swung it around into a reverse grip because he was practicing. He was showing some different knife fighting style techniques. And then again, you can go from the reverse grip here, swing it around back to that natural grip or the saber grip. I thought this was like the coolest thing, and you know, as soon as I saw that video, actually I didn't have the trainers at the time. I went right out. I grabbed my first fixed blade I can find. I made a lanyard for it, and I tried this, and it was awesome. Like I said, it's really simple. You want to do is, you know, to do this, if you're going to try this, I suggest you use a fake rubber knife for this, not to use your actual fixed blades in case you screw up. You don't want to, you know, cut your wrist open or your arm. But how to do this? Again, you're putting your lanyard, your hand through the lanyard this way, the knife blade down, okay, hold the lanyard up, put your hand through forward, okay, and then get your grip. Now, to do this, you're swinging the blade almost like if you were coming in to cut your own stomach, okay? You're coming on that kind of an angle, and you gotta flick it down and let go, okay? And when you let go, you're gonna kind of move your wrist, you know, kind of move your wrist around. This is actually it's very hard to explain. All right, here's a slow motion of it. I'll do that. Coming down this way, you're throwing it down, okay? It's coming around your wrist like this, sliding this way. Okay, as it comes to this point, it's just coming around your wrist, and this crescent here in between your thumb and your forefinger is where the handle of the knife is coming. And then that comes around this way, and then you get your grip. Okay, I use my other camera. I use this camera that I'm filming now because it has the sound. The other camera I have is already formatted so that I can use the files, the AVI files, right in Movie Maker. So unfortunately, I can't do a slow-mo because I'm using the camera with the sound, which is formatted the .mov movie files. So I can't do a slow-mo, but if you watch what's happening, kind of back the video up and watch what I was just explaining, you can see how it's done. But really interesting, and again, this is a great advantage of having a lanyard. More so in a knife fight, this may not be too practical to do this in a knife fight. It's very flashy, obviously. If you have your knife out, some guys mess with you. You honestly, again, I can't tell you how strongly I feel about knife fighting being bad. Obviously, you don't only take a knife out and intend to use it on another human being if you think your life is in danger. But if you're in this position or situation, you have the knife here, you take it out of a holster, and you kind of do this. It looks kind of flashy. That's why I like the Balisong. The Balisong knife is obviously a very flashy knife. So in some cases, and I've seen this firsthand, not me, but with a friend in the past, in having a knife and showing some flash with it, in some cases it can deter the other attacker from attacking, and it can keep your keep your opponent, so to speak, at bay and to walk off. And I've seen that firsthand. But I have to say, in real life, you can't always call people's bluff, because if you have someone who's an experienced knife fighter and you show a little flash, they're going to just go right at you and they're going to cut you up. So unless you know what you're doing, I would not suggest flashing a knife unless you really intend to use it. But anyway, I'm not going to give you a speech or anything, or maybe it's too late for that. But I just want to show you that cool little thing with the lanyard. So I hope this video was informative, like my other ones, and thanks again for your time.